American Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
The president talked about literacy for girls, as you heard, people living their dreams. And because people under 30 make up more than half of the Muslim population, and young people face some of the biggest challenges in terms of poverty and unemployment and political oppression, how did President Obama's message go over with them? Daalya Ziyada is an Egyptian human rights activist and blogger. She was in the audience. She joins us now from Cairo. Good morning, Daalya.
Good morning. Hi, Carol.
Hi. First of all, I want to know what it was like to sit in the audience. What was the mood like?
The hall was full of people from different walks of life. Mostly Egyptians, Muslim Brotherhood, mixed with liberals, mixed with socialists, capitalists, people from different backgrounds, religious backgrounds like Muslims, Christians, Coptics, and Baha'is, and Obama succeeded to do what we always fail to do, which is bringing all of us together in one hall and agreeing on certain things and certain points.
Well, I want to ask you about that because Daalya, while he was talking about women's rights, did most of the audience clap? Did just some? Did just women?
No, all the audience clapped because he took it from a traditional point of view. People will believe you more and believed Obama, and Obama was credible more for them because he spoke first about tradition, about Islam. And from this, he speaks about women's rights. He refused extremism, he rejected extremism, which we all reject, but he did not reject Islam. So everyone clapped, including men who are against women's rights or consider women's rights is not something good to speak about. Everyone clapped for him for this.
I want to talk a little bit about the students and how this went over with them, because Barack Obama is very much trying to win the hearts and minds of young people. You talk about
Yes.
the Cairo University, and student political groups are prohibited. The policy on artistic and cultural events is to protect students from corrupt thoughts. So how did President Obama's go over with a student body that has to get their education with these rules in place?
Education is the biggest problem in the whole Muslim world, particularly for women. And always the enemy for any society is ignorance. And once you remove ignorance, anything can happen. Once you tell to have educated generation, this generation will know their rights well. They will fight for it in a non-violent way, and that's what we want.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Will this spur young people to fight against the government restrictions in place right now against them, against the freedoms that they want?
Yes, of course. Obama said he believes in young people, and he believes that young people can re-image the whole world. He said, let's forget about the past, let's forget about yesterday and focus on tomorrow, and I totally agree with him on that.
Daalya Ziyada, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. And I know you've got to get to your blogging.
Thank you so much.
So we'll allow you to do that. Thank you so much.